found in nearly every household in Australia, and millions of packets are sold each and every year to deal with headaches and other pain. But are they doing us more harm than good? Gerald Edmonds from the Brain Foundation is here to tell us more. Good morning, Gerald. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, often many of us suffer headaches or some form of pain. Is popping a pill always the answer?
That's sometimes the first response, but I must say there are problems associated with that. The first thing, that what you've just done is self-diagnosed in an area that's very significant, that you're treating your brain with something that may not be appropriate. So a sudden onset of a headache is something to be concerned about. If you have regular headaches, however, you're moving into a different zone of problems where we get things which can be called medication overuse headaches. So you get a headache from taking the preparation.
Right.
And then, of course, you take
when you stop taking
pill to get rid of the headache.
You get a withdrawal headache from stopping it. You still have the original one. So overuse, and that's one problem. The other problem is long-term use, unfortunately, is bad for our internal organs, in particular kidneys, and you could wind up on dialysis from extended. We're talking about use over a long time.
The liver is affected too, or can be, can't it?
All the visceral organs, yes, absolutely.
So what are the alternatives? If I get a headache, you know, I just go to take a tablet, what do I do?
Well, if it's just a one-off one and you know that you should have gone home earlier than 3 a.m, then we know that's something different.
Are you hanging with me on a street?
In fact, a survey we had done showed that of 18-year-olds and over adults, 84% had treated a headache at least once in the last year.
Wow.
So all I'm saying is if you know the trigger, if you know the occasion, it's a one-off, a hangover or something, well, that's one set of circumstances. But if it becomes habitual, then you really need to start making sure you've got the correct diagnosis.
Well, I come from a headache family. I used to get migraines, but I think I've outgrown them now. And I met a bloke once, he said he'd never had a headache. And I said to him, "You poor thing." And he said, "Why?" I said, "Well, you don't know the relief when it's gone." Yes.
That's right. That's the hangover excuse, isn't it? To someone who doesn't drink to say, well...
I swear to you, I didn't get my headache because I had a hangover. I might have got the occasional one, but I...
No, it's the same as saying you'll never feel any better all day if you haven't drunk.
Yeah. Frank Sinatra, I think, said, "I feel sorry for people who don't drink. When they wake up in the morning, that's the best they're going to feel all day."
So can you show us, you've got a little device.
I have a device here, but two kinds of headaches. There's migraine and chronic headache. Now, again, people reach with a chronic headache ones in particular, probably at least 60% are actually due to muscle strain in the head and neck and shoulders from what is essentially bad posture.
So it's referred pain.
Yeah, everyone, you see. So
what's the little
treatment
thing
there is an anti-inflammatory if you have to treat it by medication, or perhaps doing some exercise or seeing the physiotherapist. A problem, but for the others, unfortunately, it's a neurological disorder, but a different one from the migraine, which is a neurological disorder. But so what we try to do is we would always hope that there are non-medical solutions, not that there haven't been great advances in medication, but it is better to have something that's available that isn't medication.
But that's what you bought, isn't it?
Now, do you have a drum roll? Thank you. Now, this is a neuro-stimulator, it's called, and it works on the trigeminal nerve in the forehead, which is the source of the problem for migraines. And so regular use has benefits to people with both headache and migraine. It helps people sleep better, but best of all, when you can use it, and continuously, it doesn't happen instantly, but over a period of a few months, the intensity and the frequency of the migraines and headaches will stop.
Really? Can I try it on?
We'd like to try that on.
Yes, I'd love to.
What percentage of Australians are we talking about that this may help?
Oh, I saw
Beam me
you
up,
on Star
Scotty.
Trek, yeah.
That's fantastic.
That actually looks quite
It could be as many as 20%.
Really?
That's great.
We know the incidence of migraine is 10 to 15%, so that's, 2.5 million to 3, and there are more with chronic headache. But of them, remember, not all of them suffer the neurological
Gerald,
problem.
how does this work?
It works on electronics. It stimulates the trigeminal nerve.
But it's
So it puts an electric pulse.
on.
It's electric pulse going through, for 20 minutes in the morning.
Turn it on the
And it comes with an electrode. Oh, you could get a designer one.
So it comes
But
with
the electrode goes on the forehead and it hooks on the electrode.
Okay.
But because we didn't want to spoil Joe's makeup, we thought we'd just demonstrate.
So if Joe had woken up with a headache and put this on, that would have got rid of
20 minutes. I can't say it would work instantly. It's not an instant one, but regular use. People have been in touch with me saying, "Oh, we're feeling so good, went on holidays and forgot it, and this headache started coming
Is
back.
it expensive though? Can the average person?
Oh, we're talking a few $100s, but you're balancing health, cost of all the medications you might have. In fact, like all things, it's a very complex thing, headache and migraine, and more research is needed because not everyone can identify the triggers, and there are triggers. So the research, to help us with research, I'm hoping those of your viewers who do suffer would join the headache register at Headache Australia.
Oh,
it's a
great
numbers
idea.
game, so the more people we have access to ask, would you like to be part of a study,
Good idea.
the better the sampling and the better results will
Get
be.
some great research.
Then we get leverage to raise money from corporates and government. At the moment, there's not much money because people are self-medicating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not
They
filling
like
up
the quick fix.
They're not, but they're not filling up the hospitals or the old age homes like poor people with dementias and all that. So
Joe, you've never looked so good.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Gerald,
Thank you.
thank you so much for joining us from the Brain Foundation. And we'll put all those details for that research project on our website. Thanks so much for joining us.
thank you very much.
And on an unrelated note, I'm also trying out for the new Wonder Woman movie.
Good luck with that.